Rated Black Podcast is all the way live.
Hey guys.
Hey, ooh.
I sound like a radio personality today.
Rated Black Podcast. Please like and share the video. Like and share this video. Rated Black Podcast is all the way live, y'all. And we will be right back in a 30 seconds. That's right. That's right. Welcome to Rated Black Podcast. Today is Monday, and every Monday live at 7 o'clock, you can catch us right here on the Rated Black Podcast.
Exactly.
I'm Denard Andre,
And I'm Money Mo.
and we missing our other host, Toya.
We
She is
are
out of town.
missing you, Toya.
Oh my goodness, Toya, we
Why'd
missing you
you
like
have
crazy.
to leave us?
Toya
she on the beach or something, right?
She on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is on the beach. Let me go to her.
Yeah.
Let's
see where she at,
Let's see
because
where
she told me
Toya
she was gonna be kicked back with her feet up in the sand in her bikini, living her best life. That's exactly what she said.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so
Toya is somewhere after living it up and enjoying life.
She didn't tell us where she was going, though, right?
She has sent some. Toya is calling. Oh, she
you
ready.
ringing? She ringing?
Hold on, let me get that.
She ringing.
Toya. Hey,
hold on.
let me
Can
get
we
this up. Let me get
hold
this
on.
up.
We got to get you up, girl.
We got to get the sound in the right place. There we go. Now we got it, Toya.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
We doing good. How you doing?
Girl, I miss y'all. It feels weird.
You don't know what to do on Monday, do
you can't live without us now. You stuck with us.
You know?
I know. Y'all, but I know y'all are gonna have an amazing show tonight. I wish I would. Well, I could say I wish I was there, but I really don't.
Toya, where did you go?
I'm in Cancun right now. It's fall break, so just kind of recharging.
I know
recharging, and I'll be back later on this week. But right now, it's just about recharging and just reflecting and renewing. That's all it's about.
That's good. Yeah. We hope you enjoy your trip.
I am enjoying my trip, but anyway, I may go live sometime on a page sometime this week, but I know y'all got a show, but I just wanted to pop in and just say, hey, y'all, and y'all have an amazing show. I'm going to watch while I'm going to go eat dinner.
Okay. All right, then. All right. We'll talk to you later, girl. Enjoy that.
Love y'all.
Love you too. Uh-oh, he done hung up in our face.
That's how I be doing on my mom, but she be still talking, and I be like, I'll be like, should I call back?
Let me wait a second. Yeah. Oh man, that's funny.
So she did some really beautiful pictures to her Facebook earlier of the sky and some things she saw from the plane. Yeah. She was saying how she just was using this time to recharge or reset. Yeah, we all need that. We need to go on a vacation every once in a while.
Yeah, it's good because right now, if you think about it, we're in the last quarter of 2025, so it's always good to recharge before 2026. You want to go into 2026 doing something great,
Yes,
so that recharge is definitely needed. Yeah. All right. Don't y'all forget to follow us on Rated Black Podcast. Y'all can email us also at the Rated Black Crew at
gmail.com. So last week's show we were talking about domestic violence awareness. We had a really good guest. We had Tay on, and congratulations again, Tay.
Congrats,
Tay got married over the weekend.
Oh man, y'all, she had an amazing wedding. Beautiful.
Yes. Wasn't that good? Oh my goodness. Congrats. I wasn't able to make it because I had to work, but I was gonna go. If I was off, I would have been there.
Yeah, they did. They did really good. Her and her husband. Congratulations.
Also, let us know you're here. Like and share the video. Share with your friends. Okay, so we're gonna do the Rated Black recap for the week. So, like I said last week, we talked about domestic violence. We had our special guest Tay on. Tuesday, we talked about what we're gonna be doing on Tuesdays, which is Talk Tuesdays. We're going to be highlighting entrepreneurs and businesses. So if you want us to come and visit you, then be sure to send us your information. You can send that to ratedblackcrew@gmail.com, or you can just send one of us to DM, one of the hosts to DM or a message or whatever. And then so tomorrow I will be at Pretty Habits Incorporated getting my eyebrows done.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's where I had got them threaded at. Not threaded. I'm talking about
microblade. Yeah.
And so tomorrow I'm going for a little touch up.
Okay.
And I might get a little tint, hopefully.
Yes, that tint be popping.
I need that tint. I need that tint.
I need them. Yes. I might need to go check them out because I normally get mine waxed. I've been getting mine waxed since I was like 11 years old. But I'm thinking about doing that because like the tint. The tint looks really good when you get it.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Yeah.
And I got a friend who got it. It's like, is it like the tint? Is it like tattoo? Like, is that the same thing?
The tint is just a tint. Yeah.
Oh, I had a friend who got the tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is like the tattoo because the microblading is the tattoo.
Yeah.
And so, but I get the tint, just for a little darkness because mine are really thin.
Yeah.
But they ain't been thin since I had them microbladed. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then also last Tuesday, Toya went to 342 Nutrition to spotlight who's that?
Lisa in Red Oak.
In Red Oak. So y'all go check out 342 Nutrition. 342 Nutrition is also you can find out all her information on our page from last Tuesday.
Yes. It's on there, y'all. It's on there.
On Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday. What do we do on Wednesday? Wellness Wednesday, right? Okay, so we have Real Talk Wellness. Wellness Wednesday check-in. We talk a lot about self-care, but let's be real. Sometimes it's hard to pour into yourself when you're running on empty. So here's your midweek reminder. Rest is productive. Boundaries are self-respect. You don't have to explain your piece. That was really good. So that's what we talked about on Wednesday. It was really good. Because why am I explaining why I want? And don't be confusing my spare time and my off days with your free time. That don't mean I'm available.
Hey, you off? Can you come over here?
No, I can't come.
And no is a complete sentence.
I'm not coming. Yes, that's it.
For real.
With an exclamation mark at the end.
Yes.
Okay, dokie. Let's see.
I think we're doing Friday now. We're on Friday.
Yeah,
Financial
Friday. Okay. Treat your savings like a bill, not a choice. Set it up so money automatically moves to your savings or investment account the moment your paycheck hits. Yes. When you make saving non-negotiable, you build discipline and wealth without even thinking about it. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. That's a good tip.
It really is.
Yeah, that's a good tip. Because I put up money, every time I work. I bartend at night, so every time I work, I put up a little something.
That's good.
I can't tell you that amount. I want you to know how rich I am.
Your little cushion. Let me borrow $2.
I got you. Meet me at the fair. Speaking of the fair, I went to the fair this week, y'all, and I spent $362.52. Okay,
you went in.
This is what I came home with.
Cookie Monster. So tell us how you want it.
I was playing a little the water game, a little squirt game where you gotta shoot the target.
The bullseye, yeah.
And I played against a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 7-year-old.
See, he ain't no good. He knew he was gonna win it.
But it cost
y'all come play me. I know I'm win this.
I also had to pay for them. So
well, you knew one of y'all was gonna win this.
It was so sad. It was like, you never let us win anything.
You real competitive with them.
Very competitive. Yeah. They not gonna win just because you little don't mean you gonna win. Step your game up. Step your game up. I got my Cookie Monster. Shoot.
That is crazy.
They need to learn how to shoot it at the target.
Yeah, they gonna learn. They gonna learn one day.
That's with me.
Yeah.
So y'all, today we are talking about more DNA, more than blood. This is a really good topic.
This is really good.
It's really
glad
fun.
we're talking about this today.
Yeah, I really like it. So the first point we want to get to is blood versus bond.
Blood versus bond.
Yes.
I think this is really good. So with blood versus bond, have you ever heard, you hear people say blood is thicker than water,
Yeah,
right?
I heard that.
Yeah, and I really do believe blood is thicker than water, but as I get older, come to find out, sometimes blood ain't thicker than water.
That's right.
Right? The people that you born into,
they be anemic family members. They be anemic. Yeah. Blood is not thicker than water. Sometimes the family that you make is not the family that
you create.
That's right.
There we go. Because sometimes like you can't say who you can't pick who your family is.
That's right.
Your
oh
DNA.
My goodness,
you can't. Yeah, you're born into it. So, but you can change those traditions.
That's
and
right.
Create
That's
the family
right.
that you want.
That's right.
So I really like this topic, blood versus bond.
Yeah, blood versus bond. So I had, I grew up all my life with the same dad, and I thought, we had a really great bond. When I was little, I can remember, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years old. My grandma used to say, "That's not your daddy. We're gonna go find your real daddy. We're gonna find him." And so I went to my daddy. I was crying. I said, "Hey, she said you're not my daddy." And he was like, "I'm your daddy. Your grandma crazy. Don't listen to her." And I was like, "Okay." So, every time my grandma would say it, like it was in the back of my head. But my daddy said she crazy. Don't listen to her. And, I thought that I had a special bond with him. And so one day, when he got angry with me, he said, "Go find your real daddy.
Ooh,
I'm tired of this,"
man,
And
deep.
So I did a 23andMe DNA test, and I also went on Ancestry as well. But I did that test, and I found out that he wasn't. He was telling the truth.
Wow.
And I found my real daddy. So,
okay.
But that bond, we're talking about blood versus bond. When a person is raising a kid that's not theirs and they know it, they don't really have a bond, because they're trying to force it. And so they don't really have one. I heard stories all the time about other people, how that person was there for them. They didn't have nobody else. And, I wish my story was the same, but he was there. Then he wanted to disappear, and he watched it. I haven't talked to him since.
Wow.
Yeah.
The first day.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then this happened when I was 38 years old.
Oh, so you had history.
Yeah.
You had history.
But it's like it meant nothing. So, blood versus bond. That's what we're talking about, y'all.
Yeah, blood versus bond. I mean, I grew up with both of my parents, 2-parent household. The average family that people see on TV, like, oh, she got a mama and daddy. Most people would say that. But I do have I have a brother that has another mom. Of course, he was before my mom and dad got married. So I have that brother, and then I have a brother. Me and my brother with my mom and dad, we have the same mom and dad. But yeah, blood versus bond. I want to talk about my husband real quick because he's more. I think this topic is more relatable to him. He was born.
Yeah. Hey Charles.
Yeah, hey Charles. He was born only child on his mom's side, but on his dad's side, he has various sisters and brothers. And so me growing up as a kid, seeing them as kids, you would have never thought. You would have thought that, hey, that's they all got the same mom and they all got the same daddy, because in their family they were taught, we don't do the word step. We don't do step mama. We don't do step daddy. I'm your daddy. I'm your mama. That, so I was really intrigued when I saw that his family was that type of family. So shouts out to the hooks and the hookers and the Carters and all that side over there.
They got hooks and hookers?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hooks and hookers. There we go.
Wow, that's it.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. You want to go and move on to the next topic?
Yes, our next topic is breaking the family patterns.
Breaking the family patterns. And I want to talk about that. Breaking the family patterns. And I'm gonna just go on my mom and dad. So I was raised with my mom and dad, and it's certain things that your parents teach you, and there's certain things that they don't teach you. And I'm not saying I gotta look, mama. I know y'all probably watch it. I don't want to get in trouble, but it's some things that they wasn't taught. So they didn't know that they needed to teach us. And as for that, I'm just gonna kind of, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest about it. Me and Charles, when we first met, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Me and Charles had some jacked up credit. Yeah. We were dating.
Y'all met young.
Yeah, we met young. We were engaged, and we had some jacked up credit. And so we came from families that didn't teach us about credit. And I'm gonna give y'all a little story. So one time, I was at Charles' mom's house, and I had gotten to a bad car wreck. Right. This drunk driver hit me, totaled my car. I miscarriage. My sister-in-law miscarriage. I was without a car. So at that moment, like the next week, I'm like, okay, I can't live without a car. I gotta have a car. I always had a car. So we went to the dealership. So the lady comes out and she looks at me and she said, I'm sorry, ma'am, you need a cosigner. When they tell you need a cosigner, that means you ain't got good credit. Okay. She was like, you need a cosigner. I'm like, okay, well, my fiance sitting right here. So I'm looking at Charles. I'm looking like, yeah, you finna cosign for the car. We get married, you finna cosign. So, he give his information. She going in the back. I kid y'all not. This lady come out with a stack of papers.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, what's all them papers, Charles? He told me, shit, that's our credit. Both our credit was jacked up. Now one of us got approved. But yeah, it's just, stuff that we wasn't taught, our parents, and it's not their fault because they wasn't taught. My parents, they come from the baby boomer era, and so kudos to Naya. She's on tonight, having a conversation with her the other day, and she called me excited. She's like, Mom, I just checked my credit score. I'm almost at 700. Like I'm just right there. And I'm like, and I'm happy for her because, I get to teach my daughter about
Naya,
credit.
call me.
Yeah, I get to teach my daughter about credit. Here go Charles.
I need her to cosign.
Yeah, here go Charles. What can we get in your name? But yeah, shout out to Naya.
When I was little, I think the light bill, the gas bill, and the water bill was in my name. I used to walk around talking about, this is my house. I pay the bills.
Boy, you is crazy.
I'm the man of this house.
Yeah.
Somebody say, boy, if you
12 years old. Oh, you is crazy.
Go put your Social Security card up.
We're breaking the family patterns. You always hear people say the term, they say, they do stuff like, okay, I'm gonna give you an example.
Okay.
Me and my cousin, we into it, we ain't talking. You talk with somebody and they say, yeah, but they're still your cousin.
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
I hate that.
Yes.
I hate when they say that. True story. This actually happened to me.
Yes. Oh my God.
And I don't even care if my cousin watching. I'm just gonna be honest. I got a cousin that we don't see eye to eye. This cousin don't see eye to eye with no family member on our side. So it's like this cousin has disconnected from our entire family.
Yeah.
And I really feel like it's some deep trauma or something going on to make that person want to disconnect from the entire family and not give a reason of why. And so I'm having this conversation with a colleague, and she's like, hey, girl, I knew that's where I knew you from. You was such and such cousin. So I'm trying not to be so filtered and not just go off and be like, hey, I really don't mess with that one right there. But I'm trying to beat around the bush, but this person was study
about them. Yeah.
Study, but poking the bear.
Yes.
And I let it out. I'm like, I just had to break down and say, hey, that's my cousin, but we not seeing eye to eye. And my colleague was like, that's still your cousin.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I wanted to turn around and pop. I want to pop up. You don't have to. I know that's your cousin. I know it's your family member, but if it doesn't bring you peace, you don't have to be associated with that person. And that's just how I feel.
And when they say that, it makes whatever you're going through, with them, makes it even worse. Because you're like, dang, I know. I'm aware.
And
they did me like that. I can't believe it. That's why I don't fool,
Yeah.
And so I have people that would come to me because me and my sister don't get along. And so they would come like, oh, you whatchamacallit, I say her name. Her name whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit, brother. Yeah. And I was like,
yeah.
No, I don't even know her. I would play like I wasn't me. So they wouldn't be,
so you wouldn't have to talk about it.
So I wouldn't have to talk about it. Yeah. And they would stay staring at me like, huh? Like I know this fool. Yeah. Yeah, I just pretend. But that's the true thing though. Like they always be like, oh, but that's your sister, that's your cousin, that's your mama. They say that, and then it makes you feel obligated.
Yeah, they don't have to put that guilt trip.
Yeah, they makes you feel obligated to, be able to not keep your peace. Yeah. So that's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a hard one right there. So we're talking about breaking the family patterns, y'all. What's some patterns that y'all done broke? Y'all can put it in the chat,
Naya said she need a meal. When I drop your cash out,
yes.
I'm gonna send you a
She
meal.
just landed back in DC today.
Oh
So
yeah, she came for the fur right. Now
yeah,
that's why she need a meal because
yeah.
she spent all that money.
Yep.
That $365. I got my fur. I got my burr. Hey, stay right there, Cookie Monster. Stay right there.
All right, moving along. We're gonna go ahead and talk about knowing your roots.
Knowing your roots. That's a good one.
Knowing your roots.
So okay.
So wait, let me ask you. You said you did the
I did.
ancestry. Is that what it's called? Ancestry.
I did
tell us a little bit about
me, and I did ancestry.
How does it work?
It told me that I was 76% West African.
Okay.
Yes.
We might be related.
Mama. Yes.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
You was crazy.
Mama.
We might be related.
So I and then it said that I was 13% European.
Okay.
So that's all my white relatives, my cousins and stuff on my great grandfather's side.
Okay.
But it told me all about that. It also tells like if when I eat asparagus, if my urine is going to smell like asparagus, or if I have thick eyebrows, or if I have like, it tells all of that. Like what does it run in
now?
Your
do you
family?
have to pay for the ancestry? Is it?
Yes, okay. It is a monthly price of $19.99 or something like that. 21.
Okay,
it's something coming out of my account. Okay. But 23andMe, you don't. They give you more information on 23andMe, and you don't have to pay all of that money per month. You just paid that one time, and so, but you can transfer the information to each of the sites.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can cross it. Okay.
You can cross it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. A little bit about my family. So, my mom's side, so I'll say my grandma, my grandpa, they are from Kaufman, Texas. So a lot of my people
might be related.
Yeah, the Nobles, the Manning. Yeah, so the Andrews. We're having. I don't know about Stewart. I have to ask. But yeah, they're
Mackenzie.
You know what? I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I asked my mom. She know a little bit about that. Big family. My grandma and grandpa had 8 kids.
Wow.
They had 8 children. So my mom, is 8 siblings. She's number 5. Wait, no, she's number 6 out of 8. She had 2 younger than her. That's good. That's all about my mom. My dad's family a little interesting. I want to talk about this. So my dad, he did a little digging deep. And he has a lot of. I wish he could be on the show because he could really break it down. She said Coleman. You know any Colemans? Are you related to any Colemans?
I don't think so.
Okay. But yeah, my dad's family.
Not good.
You bet. Anyway, my dad's family, they're the Thorpes, the Harveys, and I actually looked up a little bit because I like to do a lot of research, even though he told me some of the history. The name Thorpe comes from Europe and French. It's a European and French name. They migrated to Virginia in Maryland. So that's where the name comes from. And so the Thorpe last name is a slave owner's name. Okay. This name was adopted through slave owners. You know, they were sold and they were given that name. And they migrated to different states such as Missouri, Tennessee, Mississippi. And my dad, his side is from Missouri. So to make a long story short, he looked up some stuff and we come from the Harvey plantation. Now, if you watch Roots, y'all know Roots, Kunta Kinte, that is the Harvey.
You so country.
Look, yeah.
Roots.
Kunta Kinte, Roots. If y'all watch Roots, you know.
I watch Roots.
Yeah, the Harvey plantation is in that movie. That they come from the Kunta Kinte heritage, which is West Gambia, Africa. So Gambia, Africa.
Wow, that's some good information.
Yeah, so a little bit about that, you know. That's my family history. I am intrigued on doing the ancestry. I can't say ancestry. Or what is it?
It's really good. It's
23andMe.
Really fun. Hey, Alicia, it's really fun. I think you just have to be ready for that.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't think that I was really ready. Like I wanted to know, but I think it's just my situation.
Yeah.
You know, like so. I don't think I was really ready. And then so you know, we're talking about knowing your roots, and so I did that, right? I did that. And then so I'm meeting all of this different family and things like that. I'm talking to people. I end up meeting a cousin. Her name is Rhea. Shouts out to Rhea. And so and her son as well. my little cousins. Come to find out, they're not my cousins.
Wow.
Yeah.
All this
So
time.
she is my aunt, and it's my mom's sister,
Huh.
and my mom's dad. I found my
Yeah.
mom thought she knew her dad,
Mhm.
and that's not her dad.
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
found her dad, who's still alive,
Mhm.
lives in California, migrated to California from Texas when he was 21,
Mhm.
right after he slept with my grandmama.
Ah, just wrong.
He
Just
said,
wrong.
"Oh hell no, I gotta get away from her." Ah, hell no.
Let's read some of these comments. We got Alicia saying, "Hey y'all." We got Tay. Last time she did that, she found out her dad wasn't her dad. Oh
Yes,
man.
yes. So
Okay.
that's why I say you have to be ready.
Yeah, you got
Because
yeah.
you know, you don't expect that not to happen. Like my mom
Yeah.
wasn't expecting me to find her dad
Yeah.
because her dad is sitting in her living room in an urn.
Yeah.
You know, she thought she knew her dad. And
Yeah,
so
that can be heartbreaking.
that's
too.
heartbreaking,
Man,
yeah.
because you're
You know,
like kind of like jumping the broom. You remember
yeah.
that movie on Jumping the Broom?
And so, you know, just a little backstory on that man. That's my new grandpa.
Mhm.
He was a pimp
Mhm.
and a drug dealer
Mm.
and a whole bunch of other things
Yeah,
that were,
yeah.
you know, and so
You weren't ready to hear all that.
yeah, I wasn't ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so I had to relay all of those things, you know,
Yeah.
to my mom. And she's like, you know, oh
Man,
man.
that's
Yeah.
heartbreaking.
And
'Cause, you know,
so that's why I said, because I did, she got an ancestry kit and she
mhm.
spit in the little tube. That's all you have to do is spit in a little tube until you fill
Wow.
up the line. Yeah. It
Yeah.
just goes by you spit, no
And
blood or
you
nothing.
send it back out to
And you
them
mail
and they
it
do the
back.
test.
And in a couple of weeks, you know it. You log into it online
And they show your
and you
relatives.
show your relatives and everything.
See, I want
Only people who've done the test.
Okay.
So how I found my dad was through a cousin on my dad's side, which was actually one of his cousins who did the test, and
Okay.
so I was able to find him through her. But you know, she wasn't really responsive on there because you
Mhm.
can message people back and forth.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I did find her on Facebook by knowing her
Okay.
name,
Uh-huh.
and then I went to her Facebook and I was able to find my dad. I saw a man that was looking just like me,
You're like,
and I
yeah,
was
he
like,
look like
"Dang,
me.
that's me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my daddy right there." And then
Yeah. Yeah.
I called him, I texted him, you know, we talked
Mhm.
and we met, and then you know he's my dad.
Okay.
It
And
was-
it's going good
it's him.
though.
It's going great. It's
Yeah.
really good.
So
Actually,
after
been a
almost
year
how many
now.
years did it take for you to find him? Like how old were you?
I was 39 years old,
30, almost 40 years.
almost 40 years.
So you had no history with him
Nothing.
whatsoever.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, just
Yeah.
picking up.
Picking up where it should have
Yeah,
started.
yeah. I guess where we left off.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Seriously. Yes,
Yeah, so
yes.
but like you literally have to be prepared.
Yeah.
Like nothing can prepare you for knowing your family. Oh,
You
I was-
need to know though,
I
because
was
you've
waiting.
been with your cousin and
I
didn't
look
even know.
so much like Whoopi Goldberg. I was waiting for it to say that Whoopi was my
Yeah,
great aunt. I was
yeah.
gonna go on the View. We was gonna
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
I was gonna get some money.
You gonna get some money. Yeah. You definitely gonna get some money.
I was gonna give me a movie role. I was gonna do it. I was gonna be a super. And so
I watched it today.
I was gonna do some really good stuff, you know.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
like, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I really, you know, like it's literally something that you have to prepare yourself
Yeah.
for. So,
Yeah.
but I think everybody should do it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I have been thinking about it
Yeah.
for a little minute right now. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely going.
It can hurt though.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
you know, my mom, you know, she wasn't expecting that, you know,
Yeah.
and I had to have her do the test in order for me to confirm it on my side because I'm
Yeah.
seeing it,
Yeah.
you know. But I'm thinking this girl is my cousin. I'm like, hey, how we cousins?
Yeah.
And my uncle's saying that that's not their kid. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
so they like
then
that.
they
Like,
came-
oh, we don't know.
Came
her.
out, she the ain't.
Yeah, she's the auntie, but
Wow.
she is 36 years old. Yeah. So he
Mm.
met her mom. Her mom was
Shortly after.
yeah, no, her mom was a drug user on the street. She was like 18 and he was in his 50s or
Okay.
something. Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree. Tay said pray on it first. I agree. Pray on it because,
Yeah.
like you said, some people not ready for that information. Some people might be.
Mhm.
It just depends on how your mental.
That's
is.
good, Tay.
Yeah.
Yeah, pray on
Yeah.
it first. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you really don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you might want to, you know, find out, and then you might not want to find out. Some
Yeah.
people are content with just not knowing, you know,
Mhm.
but you literally want to know, like, does because this guy, my mom's dad, is blind,
Mhm.
and my mom had a problem with her sight not too
Yeah.
many years ago,
Yeah.
where she almost lost her sight.
Yeah.
And so you
Hey,
want to know
Daddy.
these things about your family. You want to know if you're going to have high blood pressure,
Yeah,
if it
because
runs
that's
in your family,
hereditary.
if
Yeah.
cancer runs in your family,
Yeah.
if you want to know all of these things. Alicia said, let me see. Alicia said, I would lose my marbles if I found out Politro, that's her dad's name,
Okay.
was not my father. You have to be strong and open to any possible outcome. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true, Alicia.
Yeah.
And Frederick Thorpe said,
That's my
hey,
daddy.
how you doing? He
That's my
said he
daddy.
watching too. Yeah, because you shouted your mama out.
Yeah, I shouted.
Yeah, he wanted
But
to
I was
shout out
talking
to
about his family too, so he heard me talking about
Tay said she wasn't ready. Oh, what
I
Tay?
can't even imagine Tay. Tay, I wish you
Yeah.
could call us up and tell us.
She can call us. She Tay know the number. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
469-213-1031. Yeah, but we talking about knowing your roots. Like I was saying, you want to know if you're gonna have, all of those problems. You want to know what runs in your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even let me tell you about what we're running my family.
Yeah.
So y'all know I have 4 daughters, and
Okay.
so I had Anaya, then I had Lyric, and then the third one Rhythm. Now let me tell you about Rhythm. When she was born polydactyl. I don't know
What's
if you know.
polydactyl mean?
That means 6 fingers, extra digits.
Oh wow!
So she was born with 6 fingers and 6 toes.
Wow!
So when she came out
on both hands,
and both feet.
Oh wow!
So when she came out, I seen her come out, and they had her, and I'm looking, I'm like, because I had been talking with Charles, and he had some little things on his hand.
Yeah.
And I said, what's that? We were dating. I'm like, what's that? He was like, I was born with 6 fingers.
Oh wow!
So when she came out, I was like, man, she got the fingers. But then when she got the toes, I was like, hold on now. Because you warned me about these fingers, but you didn't warn me about these toes. So we all in the hospital chilling. My dad comes up there and he's looking. And he was like, my dad, he old school. He like, where this come from? Like he asking questions, like he just didn't get it. He like, why she got these fingers, extra fingers and toes? Yeah. So he's talking to his aunt who raised him, and he's like, Mud had a baby. They call me Mud. Mud had a baby. The baby had 6 fingers and 6 toes. She said, oh, just like your mama. My daddy didn't even know his mama. He never knew. So it was weird.
Oh, wow.
That was something that he didn't know.
So that's why the baby got it on the hands and the feet, because it was on both sides of the family.
She said, yeah, your mama had 6 fingers and 6 toes.
Yeah.
It just blew his mind. He didn't even know. But
wow.
So Rhythm and Melody.
Yolanda.
Melody was also born with 6 fingers too. So
she was.
I had 2, and we had the surgery. They had them removed. If y'all see their hands, you can see the little scars that they had. But yeah, it's good to know what runs in your family, because you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
You don't know if you're gonna have a bad back, or what's that, MS, or all kinds of things can literally run in your family.
Yeah.
And then you live in your life, sickle cells, different things. You live in your life, and then just bam, something happens that you didn't know that was going to.
Your grandmother, your great grandmother had it. That's why they ask all those different questions.
Those different questions
on the medical thing. They say, do anybody in your family have high blood pressure?
Anybody.
Yeah.
But they, they're really looking like for your parents, your grandparents, all of that good stuff.
All right, we got a call.
I think we got a call. Let's see.
All right.
Let me see. Hold
Rated
on.
Black, who's on the line?
Yes, who is this?
Hey, y'all.
Hey. Yes, we are interested in knowing about your story. So tell us a little bit about when you did the ancestry, what all happened, and
what did you find on yours?
Yeah.
Well, I used to always joke and say I would never do Ancestry.com because I never wanted to find out I was the milkman's baby.
Oh, wow.
My dad has, my bio dad said that he had been looking for me all my life. And so one of the ways that he was trying to find me was that he did Ancestry.com.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at my family tree on my Ancestry.com, it actually has my dad who raised me my whole life. And then Ancestry matched me with my bio dad.
Wow.
Crazy.
So where were you?
So we found it out about 3 years ago.
Okay, and where were you living, and where was he living? Was he close by?
You said that
I was in Texas and he was in Oklahoma.
Wow, and right down this road.
Yep.
So you say he had did it already, and so he was just waiting on you to get on there, huh?
Mm-hmm. He was just waiting for me to be grown to be able to find me.
Wow.
What was your emotion like finding out that?
Wait.
That because she
Was
said
he
she
the
was
milkman? I'm trying to get it. I'm trying
He
to get
wasn't
it
the
on my
milkman.
business. Oh, he wasn't the milk. Okay. Ooh,
Nah, they was dating. They was dating.
it was dated. Okay.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your emotions though. Like what was you feeling when you found out that
Yeah.
this man you thought that had raised you?
Girl, it broke my heart.
Yeah.
Like it broke my heart. It
Yeah.
literally broke my heart because my grandma, well, my grandma's family is like what my dad's side of the family is like what they say your mom's side is supposed to be like. So I rock with my dad's side. Like my grandma is my best friend. We talk every single day. So I kind of like for a while lost my sense of purpose. I felt like I really didn't belong anywhere. It's super emotional just to be around both of them. Because it's awkward sometimes. Like, okay, we got a lot going on.
Yeah. Man,
I
can't
really,
even imagine.
I teared up a little bit when she said lost my sense of purpose because I feel that like, finding my real dad is like, it was so much stress. Like,
after
just
40
knowing,
years.
like, oh my God. Because it makes you feel like, dang, I've really been doing the wrong thing all of this time.
Yeah.
That's so hard.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm not gonna cry.
Well, we appreciate you sharing your story. I know you said, pray on it first. I really feel like you should pray on it because some people may not take that news. Like it's like you living, feel like you live, not saying you living a lie, but you live in something that you're not. That's how it feels, I guess. Like, is that what you would say?
Yeah.
It is. It's almost like a lie, though. It is a lie because you realize, what as you start looking around, like I don't look like none of these people. Like, dang, I ain't never really fit in, and then you really don't fit in with your bio family because they've been raised together their whole life, and so you just kind of living. But thank y'all for letting me call in.
You walk, and this other thing, Tay, when people, like I was saying earlier, when people are doing it and they don't really feel it, like. The people that know that they're raising somebody that don't belong to them,
it's not their
they don't
biological.
really be into it, and they don't have that connection, like they don't love you the way that you
so
deserve.
you can feel that sometimes. I guess
the
intention be like, man.
You know the crazy thing though, my dad didn't know either.
Okay.
Wow.
So just imagine how he.
So he raised me as his own and still treats me as his own. Like he didn't know.
That probably hurt a lot.
Yeah. Well, we sure do appreciate you hopping on, one of our faithful viewers right now. I love that.
Tay.
We sure appreciate you getting on.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, Tay. And congratulations again.
I love it. Thank y'all for everything y'all doing.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, that's intense. Yeah,
that was an intense topic. Oh, that was a good topic.
I really feel that though. Like okay.
Yeah. So tell them about you. You knew somebody that does DNA is also that does. I thought you said you knew somebody.
I said I wish I knew somebody.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Alicia said in class right now. She's in class. I think she's going. I forgot what she's going to school for.
Okay.
She said in class right now they're talking about the importance of knowing your genes and hereditary, how that knowledge even 3 generations back can help save your life.
Yes, and that's true. It's a quote, Alicia, that says you are your ancestors' greatest dream.
Yes,
like your ancestors pray for you. They dreamed about days that they could see like this, and you're living it. You're living it. So that's something we got to be thankful about. And then we got Charles. You want to read what he got?
He says, I have a connection with my daughter since day one. She rocked with me. I don't believe in the word step.
Yes,
that's right.
Yeah, because he kidnapped her from me one time.
Yeah.
Me, we first got together, we had an argument.
Yeah.
Come on now, let's go to Dairy Queen. She went. She left me for some food.
She left you.
And then he gave me that line. You can't say I'm kidnapping her. I'm on her school record.
Yeah.
Boy, we was toxic in the beginning.
Yes, redefining legacy. So talking about redefining legacy, that this is great ending topic for what we've been talking about, because so you can change all of that up, those feelings, and all by knowing and by being truthful. Like the truth always has to be present in your family. So you can't go hiding things and not telling your kids things. You want them to know.
Open.
Be open to your children. Be open to your parents, children. Be open to your just being open and truthful is a great way to redefine your legacy.
I like how you say be open because I remember growing up, y'all remember us 80 babies. We used to, you couldn't be in the room with an adult. They would tell you, go in the next room, go sit in the next room. Y'all in adults conversation.
Even though we could still hear it in the next room, don't sit up in our face like you in our business. While grown folks is talking.
And I still believe that to an extent, but some stuff you have to open up and tell kids about because if you don't tell them, guess what? They're gonna go out in the world and they're gonna find out for themselves. And when they come back in and you don't know that they know what they know, you're gonna be disappointed.
You know, it was an old saying that said you gotta bump your head. Like a lot of times back in the day, they wanted you to find out your own way. Like, don't let her do it. See if it kills you.
You
know, and that's not good. Like, we need to teach our kids a different way. Like, by telling them, and if we're truthful about it and not sugarcoating it or, putting a little on it, then we can really, really, probably persuade them from doing them, wrong things and stuff. So,
redefine the legacy. We always talked about that. Just defining wealth, bringing back wealth to the family, generational wealth. And we had a show on it.
Yes, we did. A good way to get to some generational wealth is making sure that you are insured. You need some life insurance. Whole life, not that say what's that?
That girl,
not that accidental life. You need some whole life. You need some life,
term life.
That's it.
There you go. Look at you.
This is get you some insurance
and a will too.
And a will, yes.
Just putting things in order. Just not leaving your family wondering
or in the dark, or with nothing.
Man, because when you grieving, you ain't got time to think. Where is this now? What do I think this password is? Where do you think they put this? Or you don't have time. You just got to have all that stuff in order.
My dad told me it's in this drawer right here. Everything you're gonna need, I filled all everything out. It's right here in this drawer. I'm like, I don't care nothing about that drawer.
As long as you know where it's at. As long as you know where it's at.
And my mama say the password to the safe is, I can't tell you.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. He gonna try to get you wrong, mama.
But I know the password. Yes, redefining legacy. I mean, like I said, just tell the truth. And I'm not saying that somebody lied. I'm saying just, talk to your kids about the real, so that they know. Because what I was saying about that feeling, like when you feel somebody's not loving you the way that you deserve, or that that you need, or whatever. And so, if you're not truthful with them, then they won't know. They'll just think that this is what they get, when somebody out there that they can go and find it from,
One thing that I'm getting better with, I was a young mother with Naya. I got pregnant at 19. My mom and dad, they both raised her while I finished college. But I was a young parent. I was trying to figure out how to parent, go to college, and live life. And so one thing that I didn't do with Naya is I didn't really talk to her because I didn't know how to talk to her. So if you see me and Naya now, she talks to my mom more because my mom is the one who parents her. So I feel like that connection with me and Naya, we have a strong connection. No kid, we here, but I feel like my mom can get her to open up more because my mom was telling me the other day, I didn't even know, and it kind of hurt me. She was like, I was on the phone with Naya and she was telling me that she was crying at school, and I'm like, what? I got to Mama Burma, like, what's she crying for? And she was just, no, she was just thanking the Lord, praising the Lord, thanking him, and saying she want to be closer. And so I was like, man, she didn't tell me. She told my mom, little stuff like that. I'm a little bit different with the younger girls because I'm actually raising them. My mom raised Naya, but I'm raising them. So I feel like, it's a little different, but I'm doing better with that. I'm doing better with trying to ask the kids how their day is being because I asked them what happened at school. Just ask them, tell me everything that happened instead of just, get out of my way. I know I've had a busy day and
I learned that in my first PTO meeting. They was like, ask the kids how the day was and ask them what they learned. Don't accept one word answers. So I learned that. I was like, maybe I should ask more questions. Did somebody make you smile today? All that kind of good stuff. And then It be cutting into my radio time though. I
There
want to
you
turn
go.
the radio on.
There you go. We got a couple of comments. We got Alicia said, thank you. I don't know how Love got there. A medical assistant. That's what she does.
Oh yeah,
She going to
doing
school.
medical.
She also said these kids are absolutely nothing like us. They grow into the unknown knowledge. You right about that.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you know, Barack Obama had it. Not Barack Obama. Michelle Obama was doing an interview. I can't remember what the name of the podcast was, but she was doing the interview and she was saying like because of the phones now and we have access to so much information all of the time, we can see things happening in real time that it's overloading our brains. Our brains weren't meant to function in this capacity.
That's true.
And so you know, it's a good thing to put that away and not, you know, you know how we give. I have, you know, my little cousins, they could type in what they wanted to watch on YouTube before they could actually spell and read.
Yeah, they could just talk.
But they knew what they wanted to watch. Like, yes, it was crazy. I'm like, dang, they smarter than me.
Yeah. We ain't had that growing up. No, we had landlines.
Alicia also said when her children want to know something and she feel like it's not time, they will ask everyone they see until they get the answer or enough information to come back to her. It forces her to have to explain so they will not get the wrong information or ideas.
That's good. That's good because like I said, if you don't teach them and tell them the correct way, they're going to learn it the wrong way from the wrong individual.
That's true.
And then you're going to be mad.
Yeah.
So it's better to hear from
asking all kinds of questions to everybody. Because it can
so redefining legacy, that's good. Also knowing that you are born into your family, you can't choose that, but you can create the family you want.
And so our today's topic was DNA more than blood. So that's what we were talking about on today, because DNA is more than just blood. It's about knowing your history and knowing where you come from and everything that you are about. And like Tay said, even your purpose, like it can help redefine your purpose. And so, that was really good. Thank you so much for calling in, Tay.
Well, let me ask you before we go to our say what now.
Okay.
What's one trait or habit that you that you're happy that was passed down through your family? Like, what do you think is your trait? And I guess I'll go first, that you think about it.
Okay.
I would say my parents, like I said, both of my parents are from the baby boomer era. So, you know, they had parents that were born into the Great Depression era. So being born into the baby boomer era, they're really, really strong work ethic people.
Yes.
So I feel like that's a trait that they passed down to me. I'm really strong work ethic. I really don't like change. I can adjust to change, but I'm steady on what I'm doing. I'm not ever changing. And my work ethic is real strong. So I think that's something that they gave me that I inherited.
That's awesome. I was going to say the same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say the
you
same
really
thing.
do.
But then I forgot that on my mama's side, it ain't like that. Because they be like, what job? I ain't going to that job.
What job?
I ain't going there.
Not today. Not today.
That's the devil. Where the man at?
Oh, goodness.
But I don't know. I guess a hard one. Trait that was passed down. I guess I would say the gift of laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a lot of people didn't have that and don't have that. And so I can just, I can smile and laugh through
You
anything.
can laugh about anything.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I really can. Yeah, I can laugh about it all.
Alicia said, not tonight, that job. Not tonight. I understand.
Yes, forget.
Yes.
Woo, forget that job. I gotta go to work though. So let me get this wrapped up, because I do have to work tonight.
Yeah.
Y'all can catch me live tonight at Morty's Live Behind the Bar. I'll be mixing up them drinks. Y'all come see me. It's Murder Night Monday. Yes, I do.
What do they do on Murder Night Mondays? Like, is it karaoke or just what?
I'm glad you asked.
Okay.
It ain't nothing but a bunch of stripping and rump shaking going on. And tonight they giving away $1,000 to the best shaker. You won't come?
You know what? I'm off tomorrow. I can shake a little something for a little
They're
cash.
giving $1,000.
Charles, can I go get that $1,000?
So I don't think you're gonna win, friend.
No, there's some heavy hitters out there tonight.
Yeah.
They'll probably laugh at me.
Belinda all the way from South Dallas. They got LaKiki from Pleasant Grove.
Ooh, I think I know LaKiki.
And they got Tay Tay from Oak Cliff. Yes. And Sharice from Lancaster.
See, I can't.
Yeah, and she got a wobbly thing going on here. Mind you, I made all those names up. Y'all don't kick my butt, okay? Y'all don't kick my butt. Okay, y'all know what time it is. It is time for
Say What Now.
Say What Now is where we take all of those funny, informative,
thought-provoking. There we go.
Encouraging things that we see on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff, and we read them aloud right here on the show. And so,
okay, you want to do the ping pong? You want to do the ping pong, or you want to read all yours and I read all mine?
It don't matter. However you want to do it.
We can do the ping pong. Okay, I'll start off.
Go ahead.
I love when people say, "Hold on." I hang up so fast. Baby, don't put me on hold because I'm not finna hold on for you. You called me.
They called me back 20 seconds later talking about why you hang up.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I was talking.
My phone went dead. I had a bad signal.
Okay. I don't care how many times I have to start over. I'm not settling for a life that I don't want.
Yes, that's
the good one. I like that.
One.
Yeah. Because I don't care if I have to start over. I'm not, if I don't want to be living like that, I ain't gonna do it. I'm starting over. Let's try this again.
Yep. How to break up with someone nicely. I think it's time we take this relationship to the previous level. Y'all get that? The previous. That means we weren't together.
When you can't calm the storm, calm yourself and wait for the storm to pass.
Yes, I like that.
When you can't calm the storm, calm yourself and wait for the storm to pass. I got that from a friend who just lost her husband. And they were married for 35 years. And they have 3 beautiful children. I was at the funeral on was that Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Yeah, and it was a beautiful service. She sung this song that she sung when they was on their wedding day. Oh, I wish I could play it, but it was so beautiful. And it was I had called my mama at the funeral. I said, Mama, I just left the best funeral I ever been to. You know how people be like, how was the funeral?
Yeah, they always ask.
Yeah, and you be like, dang, somebody died.
Yeah, how you think it was?
That was a wonderful funeral.
Okay, it was a good homegoing.
The pastor got up and he said, I'm gonna preach for 7 minutes and then I'll be out your way. And you know, he preached for 7 minutes and it was so good.
Yeah, he got straight to the point.
It was wonderful.
You ain't got to be up there doing all that rambling.
Shouts out to them, you know, and I know they're grieving. Love you, Mona.
Okay, just because I said I don't go for looks doesn't mean you should look like a weapon formed against me.
Because that's not gonna prosper.
That's not. Yeah, that was good. I see that. I said, oh yeah, that's good.
They better be worried about who I'm becoming and not who I used to be.
Yes.
Yeah, don't be talking about what I used to do and how I used to act, because you better be glad that I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have been saved because I'm saved.
I'm saved.
Yeah.
But if you try me, I'll revert back.
You will.
Yes. Never let anyone recruit you into hating someone who never wronged you. Be an adult.
Yes.
I hate when people recruit people. Like they did something to you, now they trying to recruit people on their team to say,
listen, and this one
that's
too.
So stupid.
Because my cousin Alicia called me earlier.
I'm sorry.
She was like, cousin, this boy such and such. And I'm listening. I'm like, okay. She said all she said was he was talking on the phone. You know, because I'm crazy on the phone. I'm like, what? She calling me like I'm gonna come over there. No, baby, I'm 40 years old. I am not going nowhere.
Alicia said, "Oh my God, you done told all your business."
I am not pulling up, baby. Listen, she called the wrong cousin. But last year, last year, baby,
over the fence.
When I was on the phone with her, you know what's so funny? I was passing her exit.
Oh. Ain't he wrong?
I was passing her exit. I was passing her, and I kept on driving.
You could have busted a U-turn real quick.
I wasn't busting on U-turn. I'm 40 years old. I just told her last week I got kids that I got to be here for. My kids need me. I ain't going to jail for nobody. She won't go to the wedding. She ain't going to jail either. Okay, anyway. I'd be so nervous to tell God I'm tired. Mm-hmm. I might wake up in his arms. That was funny.
That's scary.
Listen, I said that to say this. You got to be very specific what you pray for. You can be telling God, I want a car. I'm tired of walking. Mm-hmm. I don't want to walk no more. Mm-hmm. That's not the prayer that you pray. You got to say, Lord, I want a 2026 red Corvette. With leather seats
and a drop top. Suicide doors.
Yes. And I want it to be electric too, Lord. And I want the charger to be efficient.
And I want it to be where I can pay it and don't have to struggle. You know, you got to be really specific on what you pray for. Because he can give it to you.
I almost threw my
But if you can't maintain it, he gonna go away.
He can go away.
Oh goodness!
That's a good one.
I got another one. It said, just paid my bills. Only thing left on my card is my name and expiration date.
That's a good one.
Ooh, it's like every time you pay them bills, here they come.
That's the only thing left on my card, even when the bill is coming, because the bill get rejected. So.
At least because if you don't, you will be in a
limit. She's talking about the car.
A limit.
I get you from A to Z car. Yeah. You got to be real specific about that. Like, don't just say, Lord, I'm tired of walking. Here, give you a scooter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You ain't walking.
Some things break your heart, but fix your vision.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's
so
good.
Like, sometimes things that hurt right here, but you get to see more clearly, you know, as to what's going on ahead of time and how you need to move forward.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't be trying to put 2 and 2 together about my life. Put 5 and 5 together and 10 to your damn business.
You got to go.
Y'all have me rolling on Facebook, on social media. I'll be like, yep, that's a screenshot.
We are not here long enough to be living unhappy. Go get you some happiness. We not here that long, you know. Yeah. Diane Keaton just died. Mm-hmm. She was 79 years old. That's young.
I thought it. Yeah.
That's young. And she had so much life to live. She was so funny. I love Diane Keaton.
Yeah. Yeah, and, that's so sad.
And I also like Annalise Keaton. Yeah, that's my friend. Yeah. Move. Oh, this is not my turn.
No, you go. You can go.
Oh, move on like you never knew them, because in reality, you didn't. I like that one a lot too, because a lot of people be, you know, moving funny. You think you know somebody.
You really
we was just talking about that before the show. So a lot of times when I get outside of Denard, you know, and then I become somebody else. Yeah. And people be like, I can't believe that he acted like that, or that he said that, or that he did that. And see, you didn't know me because you thought that you could play with me.
Yeah.
You know? So move on. Yeah. Move on like you never knew them, because in reality, you did not. Mm-hmm. I like that.
This is my last one. I'm going to leave on a good note. You can't teach ambition. You either wake up hungry for it or you don't. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So some people got it in them. Some people got it in them. They hungry. They hungry for it. And I like that. You can't teach someone who's actually hungry for it. If you gonna want it, you want it.
That's
you gonna go get it.
You gonna go
get it. Ain't nothing gonna stop you.
That's from good. It. I like that. Yeah. Well, you was on it today.
Hey, Martin Luther King inspired me today.
Kendrick Lamar. He came in with her Martin Luther King. I'm on Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
That's what I did. I said, oh, okay, I got you. Okay, this is my last one.
Okay.
And this is for my mama. She probably not watching. How much time can my mama get for opening up my mail?
Woo! that ain't going to my mama. That's going to my daddy. He on right now. My daddy gonna open it.
My mama gonna open up anything in her house. When I was living in her, she said, if it's at my house, it's mine.
That's exactly what my daddy said. And that came from the same era. You hear me? My daddy said, hey, Mom, you got some mail over here. It look like he started telling me what it say. It looked like.
My mama got a glue stick in her drawer on the side of the bed. She even puts the mail back closed.
Oh, no, he leave it open. He on At least she try to cover it up.
She trying to cover it up.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We missed you, Toya.
Yes,
Shouts out
we
to
miss you,
Toya.
Toya. We
hope
next
everyone
week.
enjoy your vacation. And we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Rated Black Podcast. We are live every single Monday at 7:00 p.m. Don't forget to send us all of your information about your business to ratedblackcrew@gmail.com so we can highlight your special place of business. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a hairstylist, you do brows, you sell plates at your
you do nails. You say nails. Do
Yeah.
nails. You do
I don't
nails?
really go to nobody else, but I tried. Yeah. Shouts out to Walk.
Yeah, you just gotta find that person, that right one.
Yeah. You do have to find somebody, but the person I go to is so bum.
Yeah.
You know what I really don't like though? It's sitting, when I go to the nail shop, it's about 3.5, 4 hours.
It's a 4-hour drive?
No, that's
it's
in the chair.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Oops, excuse me.
Yeah, that Red Bull.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
So much for
y'all join us
in.
next time.
See y'all later. Rated Black Podcast.